I tell you what, traders, they right now are getting the last little suckers to try to buy this market right now before they dump it on your backside. Let me get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, that's what's happening right now, traders. I tell you, they're getting the last little breadcrumbs, right? The last little breadcrumbs. It's like the magpies, all right, and so on and so forth. The magpies, they come and get the stuff out of the bin, right? They get all the rubbish out of the bin and they're picking all the crap out. They're trying to find the bread, right? And they get the big piece of bread, but guess what? The breadcrumbs, they fall on the ground, don't they? And the little ants, they come and try to get it as well too, right? They try to get the breadcrumbs. Right now, the little ants are coming out into these markets and they're trying to get the breadcrumbs, right? They're trying to buy it. And right now, because this market's going up, and there's actually two sides of what's actually going on right now in these markets, right? You got the little breadcrumbs there, right? You got little bumblebees right now are trying to buy this market because they think it's just going to keep going up and up and up. Wrong. Never trade based off what you think, traders. I spoke to someone recently, and they're short in the market because it's going up. No, don't do that, right? Don't do that. Smack. Take the mouse, throw in the pool, flush the pool, right? So they get the breadcrumbs right now. They're getting the breadcrumbs right now. So, but there's actually two schools of thoughts what's happening right now. One, this market's going up, up and up and up and up and up. Does the market just go straight up? No. When is the best time to get into a trade? After a pullback, right? When's the best time? If you know the market does this, let's look at common sense here. If you know the market does that, when is the best time to get into the market? Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Or is it here? No, wrong, right? It's where? It's right here as the market goes for a bit of a pullback, and then let's go again. Pullback, let's go again. Pullback, let's go again, right? What are we doing right now? Oh, they're getting the little bumblebees, right? The bumblebees, the little bumblebees right there, they're sucking all the little bumblebees in right now. They're getting it all in there, right? A little beehive, right? They're going through there. So that's the first camp. And they're like, oh my goodness, like FOMO, gotta go. And they're buying it, right? And guess what? They're going to do that on it because it's just fundamental analysis, right? It's like, yes, there is a possibility of this right there, right? But that's like a 10% probability. 90% probability is we're going to get a pullback. We just don't know when, right? Yes, I have been saying this the whole week because it's just how the markets work, right? And I'm not saying I'm not shorting the market here. No, what did I just say? Right? People's like, oh, John got it wrong. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, nah. Well, yeah, I did get it wrong because I thought we're going to go. No, I did get it wrong because I said we're going to go through a pullback. I didn't get it wrong because I said I don't know when the pullback's going to happen. Little bumblebee, you should check your hearing, right? You put those little hearing aids on. You'll be able to hear me. It's okay, right? Don't worry. There's one in the mail sent to you right now. It's okay, right? But we don't know, right? Let's look at the probability about what's going on in the markets right now. Right, we are going to go through a pullback soon. We're getting the last little bumblebees here. Now, the second school of thought is people are like, this does not make sense. Guess what? The market never makes sense. And this is where if you're trading off a base of a commitment of traders report, gold, I saw a comment yesterday on my YouTube video where I said gold is actually looking quite bearish. So like, well, the commitment traders report says different. Who gives a rat's ass about the commitment traders report? A report doesn't mean jack shit. Oh my goodness, rampant inflation, debt bubble, 2 negative GDPs, the market should go down, we're in a big crash. And we go through a big bull run. Do you see what I'm saying there, traders? The report, negative GDP, 2 in a row. Technically we're in a recession, the market goes through a big bull run, right? Those reports doesn't mean, what you think is going to happen based off a report is actually not, they're not the same. So don't use those headlines as a way to trade these markets because you're always on the back foot of these markets. Case in point of what I just said there. Negative GDP and we go through a big bull run here, right? So that's what's happening right there. So what we're doing right now as traders, we just be patient, right? Just be patient. Don't be wanting to click that button all the time. You know what I'm talking about, right? You just want to click that button and want to make some money now, John, right? It's been 24 hours since I've had a trade and I want another trade. I want another hit. Come on, give me another hit. No. Sit down, relax, go to the beach, talk to the kids, do some workout, gym, sit down for a few weeks, right? Relax, let the market come to you, right? You over trading and being a little bumblebee, right? Because guess what? This may be the start of Donkey Kong waking back up again. Now, for you OGs of my followers, you know exactly what Donkey Kong is, right? Donkey Kong's coming to town. Now, what is Donkey Kong? What is Donkey Kong? Is Donkey Kong a gorilla or a bear? No, he's a gorilla, right? Leave a comment below. Is it a gorilla or a bear? Now, Donkey Kong. What is Donkey Kong? Donkey Kong is charged, right? He wakes up, he's like, whoa, I'm hungry, let's go, right? And he moves. It's like a big bull market. This could be the start of Donkey Kong coming. What does Donkey Kong coming to town mean? It means, okay, right, we're now getting ready to start a big bull market. No one knows, but once we do start to see a pullback, and we're getting very close to a significant resistance level, so we're probably going to get that real soon, and we're well overextended, so on and so forth, etc., right? Again, my predictions of the last week have been, yes, we're going to get a pullback, and I've been warning you to not be long this market because guess what? Just in one day, we could do something like that. And, oh my goodness, I shouldn't have bought the market. Don't be a bumblebee, right? So we have to watch it because if the market does come down to here, which is probably going to, we're going to get a pullback soon, and then we start to make a higher low. The question mark is if we get this, right, Donkey Kong, he's waking back up, and then we're probably going to do something like this. Away we go, right? So just put your hands off the mouse, don't touch it, right? Be patient. You have to trade all the time, okay? Just be patient for when you're trading there. Promise me? No. Okay, it's all right. Let's go have a look at gold again, okay? So yesterday I did a bit of an analysis on gold, and I said when it comes to the good old GOLD, I said, you know what, traders, looks like we're probably going to start to see another leg down soon coming, right? We've had the pullback, and people are like, John, but the Commitment Traders report says no. It's like, who gives a shit about the Commitment Traders report, right? It's not the Commitment Traders report. As I said before, negative GDP, the market shouldn't be going up. We should be going through a big crash. What's going on, right? The market does the opposite of what you think. So look what's happening through here. Firstly, we're actually at this big top of this channel through here. Bingo, bango, okay? Secondly, what do we have when it comes to gold? Gold, we have this here, right? We have a nice boom, 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 and boom down here, right? So we have a nice trending down. Don't fight the market, guys. Don't fight the trend, right? If you think, oh, I'm going to buy gold now because the Commitment Traders report said this, like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Listen to the markets, right? Listen to the markets. So the thing is that, like right now, if you try to buy this here, you're probably, if you are right, you got lucky because 90% of the time it's going to do what? Boom on ya, boom on ya, boom on ya, right? A boom on ya, a boom on ya. See? How do you actually say? First person to actually spell that properly, boom on ya, a boom on ya. First person to spell that in the comment section below gets a cookie. A boom on ya. How do you spell boom on ya? Anyway, so the boom on ya is going to happen there, right? 90% of the time. And then it's, guess what? It's the 10% of the time you do buy it, and it does do that, and you're the king, right? Trust me, guys, I did that myself, right? I'd buy it, and I'd get lucky, and I'd make 30 grand. Yeah, I'm the king. No, I'm not. I'm king shit. Because guess what? The next week I lost 40 grand because I thought I was the king, right? It's like, no. Well, let's actually start to stack the odds on our side. Let's relax. Let's calm down, right? It's okay. You don't have to trade right now. I know there's a lot of traders out there that want to just trade. But guess what? You over trading and you being impatient is going to smack your account every single time. Teacher says no, right? And back in my day, guess what? If I was a naughty little boy by doing something I shouldn't, I went to detention. Actually, I did. From year 5 to year 6, which is the last year in public school before I went to high school. High school's year 7. I went from year 5 to year 6 to a new school, and guess what? I was that much of a brat of a kid. I punched the kid out and told the teacher where to go. Right? Nick off. I swore at him. Guess what? My first week of a new school, gave a kid a black eye, told the teacher where to go, and almost got the cane the first week. So, are you that kid? Do I have to put you in detention? Do I have to give you the cane? Lucky for my mum said, no, I don't give you permission to give my son the cane. So lucky for my mum, otherwise I would have got that. He said, put your hand on the table. Put your hand on the table right now. So I put my hand on the table, whack, right? And he'd get the feather duster and he'd whack it. No, not the feather duster. That was my nan. My nan used to use the feather duster. Leave a comment below. Do you guys remember the feather duster back in the day, right? When they come here, I'll get the feather duster out, right? They use the hard end on your ass. My dad used to use the kettle cord and all that sort of stuff because I was a brat of a kid, right? So it's like you do that thing, right? Like put your hand on the table, right? And they get the cane and whack. He just scares the shit out of you, right? He smacks the table. He doesn't smack your hand. He smacks the table right near your hands. He's like, right, you do that again, this is what's going to happen. He doesn't say, oh, I spoke to your mum and your mum said no. He doesn't say that, no. What do you do? Oh, I'm going to give it to you, right? Again, I was a brat of a kid. I hated school. Couldn't wait to get out of there. So anyway, don't be the brat of a kid. Don't be me when I went from year 5 to year 6, right? Don't do that. No, right? Relax, guys. Relax. Be patient. Do not have to trade all the time. You wanting to trade every day to try to make a little bit of money and you being impatient right now is killing your gains. Traders, I want to invite you to my webinar that I'm running today. And on this webinar, I'm going to share with you all the details to my #1 trading system for the last 17 years and how I only trade 1 hour per day. Plus, also going to be learning the 3 secrets that I had to master over the last 17 years to generate a really good income. If you go to johnsfreetraining.com, or there should be a link in the description, click on that. Go over there right now, register. If you are struggling with the trading right now, I promise you this is going to completely game change because you're going to understand why you are going backwards and why you're losing money. And then I'm going to teach you exactly what the system I use that gets me a really high % win-loss ratio. So this is what I want you to do right now. Go to johnsfreetraining.com. Go over there, register for my webinar right now today because you're going to absolutely love it. Or there should be a link in the description. And I look forward to seeing you on the webinar. So go to that right now and I look forward to seeing you on my next webinar. Go to that right now. Go to johnsfreetraining.com. Go to that right now.